Because there are 396 mobs in Minecraft, I find it a little surprising that only 5 of them drop their heads. But that's gonna change today, because I found a pack that makes every single one of them drop. So as we spawn into the world where we're gonna collect all of them, you might notice that we're doing this on half-heart hardcore. Yep. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Literally everything is gonna kill me. Let's at least get some tools to be able to defend. Okay, that's good. So this literally means if we have one mistake with any of the mobs, we just die. 1 4-block fall, we just die. 1 second that concentration is lost, we just die. I have no idea how this is supposed to be possible, but let's at least get a couple free heads we got here. Yo! Pig, chicken, sheep, and some fish. Oh, yo, a village. And this is gonna be really good because we're gonna need some iron to make a shield. Yo, iron golem head. Also, that means we can kill the villagers without getting attacked anymore. Nobody has to see this. We just killed that one villager. We have to do every profession of every villager. And not only that, every profession of zombie villager. Yes, to beat this pack, we have to get every variant of mob killed. That means the rarest nitwit villagers, the blue axolotl, brown panda, screaming goat, and so much more. So let's just get some small progress wherever we can, like this snowy villager. Yo, oh, are you trying to get a job? Yeah, go in there, get a job, buddy. Yes. All right, that is the snowy cleric done. And as I got geared up, a few more mob heads, and traveled a bit, I eventually came across a cave. And a normal person might be afraid of the mobs in here, but I'm a professional Minecraft player. Please don't explode. Just ignore that. Let's get this Enderman head. Yes! And Ender Pearl, which this pearl presents some questions. Later, we have to use the Ender Pearls to get the Endermite. However, when you throw an Ender Pearl, you take damage, meaning I just die. Also, there are some other mobs like the Guardians, which have this same issue. Not exactly sure how we're gonna get those. But for right now, let's get into our game plan for everything. We're gonna be gathering this sugarcane because we're gonna want to set up a farm for paper, for fireworks. It's just gonna save us a ton of time. And I want to go as quickly as possible through this challenge because the more time I sink into this world, the worse it's gonna feel to die. All right, so let's get some iron, make some armor, and some better tools. Also, I was thinking it's gonna be a good move to buy a bow and arrows from a Fletcher so that I can kill all the mobs from a distance and not have to worry about getting hit. With that gear obtained, surprisingly, I think it's a good time to try to take on the Nether. But I'm not gonna lie, this feels like it might be a bad idea just because there's so many unpredictable things that can happen. Imagine something like a Soul Sand Valley with the skeletons and gas. As they say, it's always good to think about the worst case scenario and stress yourself out. So I made a plan. Hear me out. Let's wait for it to become night, and we're gonna try to get a skeleton skull. Because if you didn't know, skeleton skulls have this really unique ability that if you wear them, all surrounding skeletons detect you from half the distance. And little did I know at this point how helpful that would be for the rest of the challenge. So as I killed a few more mobs and waited for it to become night, that brings our count up to 24 mobs, which is already 6% of the way there. That's crazy how fast we're going. And it's actually about to be one more after I bow this guy. Nice. So we got the skeleton head, and with that obtained, it was time to venture into the Nether. Okay. Actually, a really good spawn. Oh my gosh. Bro. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. Please. Oh. How did the ghast even spawn in an area this small? I saw my life flash before my eyes. But okay, we gotta get these pearls and we gotta get these blaze rods. And I am not even going to try to take on the fort without fire res. So I first gathered gold to be able to trade with piglins for the fire res. But that's when... Oh my gosh, the chest, please. Oh, okay, they're still chasing me. I think we're fine. Oh my gosh, that was actually so close. I literally forgot that opening a chest makes them angry. But we lived, and so I ventured deeper into the Nether. And I eventually came across the fortress. And this was where my years of hardcore Minecraft skills would be truly tested. With a fire res popped. Let's go. We got 3 minutes on the clock. We got to get like 8 blaze rods. Yos, I got one. Let's go. Okay, there's a spawner. Buddy, please get back. Thank you. 2 down. How do we even get those guys over there? Oh my... I'm dead. Oh, that sucks so much. Well, attempt 2. I once again got geared up, found a ruined portal, and made my way back to the Nether. This is such a bad spawn. Oh gosh, what do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh, there's so many. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna jump out and place a block and I'm not even surprised. Sadly, every time I die, it also brings our counter back to 0. But trust me, once we beat the game, we're gonna be getting insane progress on that. Oh, there's a fortress. Oh my gosh, this is the farthest we've gotten so far. But things are not going to be easy because I don't have fire res yet. So we're gonna have to play this much more carefully. Hold on a second. I can farm withers. Oh. Every single mob has a 100% chance to drop its head, except for apparently wither skeletons. I was gonna say I could farm withers really easily this way. I think they made the skull race. Wait. Never mind. Well, that's going to be mighty helpful for the wither later. Also, I decided that for this video, we are not going to cheese the wither fight. It's going to be a legit battle on top of the nether ceiling if we make it there. With only one blaze rod acquired, I found a spawner, but still didn't have fire res. So we had to do it the unconventional way. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to have to make a little bit of a farm type thing. We're going to like mine this out and everything. Hey, it's a little blaze farm. Look at this. And as I quickly gathered the rest of them, I was feeling pretty good. But there was one problem. There were blazes on every side of me. And if we run back the way we came, there is no way we're gonna get past all of them. If I mined down and under, I think I might just be able to escape. Yep, it worked, but it also took a really long time. Now we just got to get the rest of the pearls and we can finally leave this dimension. Oh, wow. Thanks for the fire resistance, my guy. And finally, after an hour in this world, I had gathered all 16 pearls and was ready to leave. Oh, my heart can finally rest. That was so tense for way too long. Oh my gosh, we made it. All right, so now it's time for the next phase of our plan, setting up base camp. So just like last time, I gathered a ton of sugarcane for the paper farm and began setting it up by creating water channels, covering them with wooden planks, and then planting the sugarcane. Oh, that's it. All right. Okay, so food is checked off. Tools are checked off. Next, we need gunpowder and pumpkins. That's it for our little shopping list to go to the end. From that one night, we got 60 fireworks. Not too shabby. We also got our pumpkins. As for our eyes of ender, I might as well craft all of them into eyes because we really don't need to be saving ender pearls if we can't ever use them because of damage. And through the use of triangulation, quantum mechanics, and astrophysics, I, after about 20 minutes, located the stronghold. There it is. Now, having entered this stronghold, I realized silverfish could be potentially disastrous. We have to play this so freaking carefully. Bro, I hate this so much. What if there's like a single mob around one of these corners? Okay, nothing over here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Creeper. Bro. This is insane. I hate this. It's so scary. But after subjecting myself to 20 more minutes of careful navigations through this stronghold, I finally came across the portal room. And we are so close to beating this game. So the problem is silverfish can wake up other silverfish. So we gotta carefully mine in. That's a silverfish block. Gotta check every single block getting to the spawner. Got it. Here we are. It's taken like 3 hours to get to this point, but that is the portal. Let's go. All right. It's just a normal end fight. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Yeah, it's just a normal end fight. Yeah. What am I doing? All right. Let's get ready for this. We got the pumpkins earlier because I absolutely do not want to pull a sky crab. I'm sorry. That was absolutely just devious of me to say that. Oh, here we are. Get all these crystals down. Oh my gosh, he shot. That was so close. What the heck? Got it. Got it. Okay. Are there 3 left? Where's the dragon? Got it. Got the tall one. With just 1 tower left, this was it. After 4 attempts and hours spent on this one alone, we just had to take it down. Okay, it's perching again. Let's get ready. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe I just did that. If I just waited 10 seconds for the dragon to fly off, I would have survived it. Oh, that sucks so much. I'm so mad, bro. Oh, no. Ooh, we got a sunken ship over there. Okay. Well, I guess we're on attempt 8 now. The loads of attempts with no real progress was really beginning to make me question if this was even possible. We haven't even beaten the game, and somehow we have to kill every single mob in existence. Desert Temple, let's see what this has got. Oh, copper. Looting 2. Oh my, that's so good for the Enderman. Oh, I will take a diamond and all that gunpowder. That's like more gunpowder than we had the entire time last time. All right, let's make the classic a shield. Let's get geared up. And I'm finally ready for the Nether now. I tell you. That was day 1 of this brutal, absolutely soul-crushing challenge. I knew that I needed a break to mentally recharge. So I went outside and went for a walk to the park. And as I sat on the bench, that's when I saw it. A discarded USB. What could possibly be on it? Maybe I shouldn't. But maybe I should. I had to know. I grabbed the USB, rushed home, ran to my computer, and plugged it in.
Proceed.
What is this?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you really sure?
Yes.
Are you absolute?
Yes.
Are you 100?
Yes.
Last chance. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
This video is sponsored by War Thunder. It's the greatest free-to-play, action-packed vehicle combat game ever created, with battles in the sky, fights on land, and full naval combat at sea.
That's pretty cool.
War Thunder perfectly captures the intensity of warfare with incredibly detailed vehicles, graphics, and sound effects that make it feel like you're actually controlling the battlefield.
Nice.
There are over 2,500 vehicles from 10 major nations, ranging from biplanes and armored cars of the 1920s all the way to modern fighter jets and main battle tanks.
Secret folder. What's this?
One of the coolest things is that War Thunder has an incredibly detailed damage system. There are no simple hit point bars. Every vehicle is modeled down to its individual components, like engines, fuel tanks, and different types of armor. So join the worldwide community of over 95 million players in massive PvP battles. Go to the top links in the description to download War Thunder for free, and if you're a new player or haven't played in over half a year, you'll receive a huge limited time bonus pack on PC and consoles that includes multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of a premium account. I still have no idea who left that USB at the park, but I'm glad they did, because I'm gonna have to try out War Thunder on PC, consoles, or mobile, iOS, and Android. Big thanks to War Thunder for sponsoring the video. Now, something I realized during this break is that even though we lost all the progress so far, it wasn't a waste, because each time we learned more and more tricks, making my chances better each time. And the next day, I immediately knew that I was gonna play today differently. And I was not wrong, because I very quickly found a buried treasure which granted me instant iron tools. And just after that, I found a ship with more iron next to a village that allowed basically everything I would need for a strong nether start in under 5 minutes. At this point, I'm on pace for the world record. Essentially, I just repeated the same processes of getting fire res, finding the jackpot of blaze rods. Yo, oh my gosh, that's so good. And then all the pearls. And then somehow I safely made it out of the Nether again. Now that we're once again prepared for the end, I located the stronghold and made sure to light up all the passages, because if this is the run and we ever need to come back here in the future, we need to make sure it's safe. We are not about to pull another sky crap. Wunba, a Wunba. Also, I'm gonna make a portal here and make sure to mark the chords, because later we're gonna want to link everything to the Nether ceiling. Well, now that we're here, it's time for our speech before the battle. Hey, even if I die, which I won't, it's pretty cool getting here in Half-Heart Hardcore. Well spoken. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Okay, actually, not a bad spawn. I'm literally getting flashbacks. Oh, okay, he shot. We're good. It hasn't healed up, so I think we got all of them. Come on, we're literally so close to beating the game. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. Yes! Oh! We did it! And look at that, we just got a new mob head acquired. That is one of the 5 boss heads. Whoa, the whole speed run, the whole half-heart run was under 2 hours. It was like an hour and 45 minutes, which honestly, I'd say is a pretty respectable time. Maybe I got to pick up speed running or something. All right, it's time for the elytra, and then we are gonna begin cooking on that counter. So we can't use ender pearls to get through the end gateway, which means we have to use a trapdoor, walk through, and YOLO? Okay, I mean, this is not that bad. Oh, Please. I don't think there's a ship. Man, no pearling at all. This is gonna be a long end trip. Basically, we want to get an elytra and everything, but also I want to get full diamond gear while we're here so that we can speed up the process of setting up our camp when we get back. Oh, there's a ship. I am not going to die here. I am sick of the beginning of the world. If I shot that shulker up there... Oh, that was it. I hit it. If you call me overly cautious, that's on you, and I would say you're going a little crazy because my name is obviously Wunba. Dude, how much health does this thing have? Yes. All right, it's dead. Here we go. Okay, there's another one in here. I'm gonna just block everything off. And I came up with this little strat of making a less than half slab opening so that the bullets can't come through. All right, it should be all safe. What have we got? Prot 4. Ooh, looting 3. That's crazy. Prot 4. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's go. Let's go. These have Prot 4, so we might be able to take a hit. All right. I've got myself an elytra. Now it's time to keep looting cities and get completely stacked. The fireworks we got earlier are really coming in clutch now. All right, what have we got? Oh my gosh, I just took damage there. What in the world? How did I not die? I literally could have just lost everything. I think it was because of the Prot 4 armor. And I looked it up. Each half a heart in your health bar equals 0.5 damage. But we only took 0.2 damage. So I think that's why we didn't die. Let's go. Holy, I just got some insane loot there. After another 30 minutes of stashing loot to combine into an OP set, I realized we're down to 6 fireworks. I think we head home now. All right, YOLO. Okay, please, please, please don't die. Yes. Boom. Back in the stronghold. With all the XP from the dragon, I quickly crafted an anvil and combined my tools and armor. Now, because I'm OCD, I always like just getting absolutely perfect armor. I set out through the rest of the stronghold to find the library, where we'll take the books for an enchantment setup. We're prepping for the future. You could even say that I'm thinking ahead with the heads challenge. And I'm gonna stop. All right, that should be good. Let's get back to spawn now. So now that we've beaten the game, let's move into the next phase of our challenge, setting up base camp. I think we should find the safest possible biome to make our base at. Let's see, is this? Wait. Oh, this island might be it, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, this is sick. Welcome to the Wunba outpost. This is gonna be perfect. So let's get our enchantment table set and light up the entire place because we don't want any mobs spawning on here. And now it's time to begin getting that number to tick up. What we're gonna do is work on setting up a platform where we'll begin storing all the mob heads as we collect them. Then I set up signs for all the mobs. Sweet. This is our platform set up for all the mob heads. Also, we got another basic sugarcane farm for paper and a wheat and cow farm for food. That means the last thing I want to do is put a wall around our outpost. That may or may not have taken me about 3 hours to build, but we no longer have to worry about drowns and stuff sneaking up on us. We also got a couple little boat docks I just added in, super simple. But what is crazy is that just after having finished, Mr. Wandy T appeared. Oh, that scared me so much. All right, he has got nothing of importance to us, so he's gonna die. That is 3 collected. We're gonna have to kill wandering traders so many times to get all the llama variants. But after placing all the other heads I had and seeing the ticker tick up, that's when I said, we're not coming back until we fill out one of these shulker boxes with mob heads. And maybe it's low-hanging fruit, but I decided to start with the easy mobs that I just found wandering around. All right, don't look. No. I saw a bee up here. Now, this is gonna be a little scary. Okay, here we go. Shoot the bee with power 4 and it should just insta-die. If I could aim, it might. All right, sweet. But also, that's just one of the variants of bees we have to collect. Yes, I also had no idea that there were different types of bees. All right, there's about to be a massacre. Oh, I didn't even need to kill the baby, but maybe I wanted to. No. Oh, it's a cartographer. No. Black sheep, donkey, dark brown horse. Brown horse. Another ugly villager. Another ugly villager. Another ugly villager. Another ugly villager. Another. I loved that. In total, on our trip so far, we have gotten 42 mob heads, which to get our counter to tick up, we're going to officially place on the grid. Nice. Okay, guys, so that was really good. We just got like 10% of all the heads we gotta collect. But I'm realizing an issue that it's really slow getting around finding the mobs and also just kind of dangerous. Like, there were multiple times I could have just fallen and died. So I'm thinking we might want to pause and focus on a creeper farm to be able to craft fireworks. Here's the material list for one I found. It's a super classic design. As you can see, we need a ton of trapdoors, and to get those, wood, and to get that, a better axe so that we can chop quicker. I could try to enchant for efficiency, but instead, bringing our first citizen to the Wunba outpost sounds like a much better option. All right, get in there, get your job. What you got? Oh! Oh! Wait! That was the most insane moment of my life. I'm just kidding. I've had a more interesting life than that. Yep, the mending was too expensive for me, but 2 minutes later. Ooh, efficiency. We're gonna want that, so let's go trade with another villager to get some emeralds, and yes! Oh, yes! Efficiency 5 for 32 emeralds. That's such a good trade. That was the most productive single day in the world we've had so far. With efficiency 5 acquired, this is going to greatly speed up the process of gathering wood, which once we combine it onto an axe, now we can begin chopping spruce trees, which are the quickest form of wood at our stage in the game. But it was just after my short lunch break when everything felt like it was going perfectly, and that's when
Compramos carros.
I just was not expecting anything. That was very scary for a second. Gray? Oh, wait, that was gray. Cool. Another head acquired. Anyways, let's get the rest of the wood. Oh, wait. That's a cold chicken. I don't think we've gotten cold chicken. Yes! That's all chicken heads finished. Look at that. Okay, that should be all the wood we'll need. Now let's head back, place the heads, and begin pillaring up to where we'll start the farm. Now, we're essentially just going to be following the blueprint shown here. Make the tunnel for the creepers, the platform, place the trapdoors, but now we have an issue. Right here, we need to put snow golems. These are what attack the creepers and make them fall into the water, so that means we gotta go to a snow biome. And I kid you not, guys, every time I boat over the ocean, I am terrified there's gonna be a drowned that throws a trident at me and I just die. We've literally put like 15 hours into this world already, and if I lost at this point, it'd be pretty devastating. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and add them in. There we go. All snow golems are in. And we're basically done with the farm. I just want to get some wood real fast so that we can set up an enchantment table up top. 1 second of not paying attention is all it takes. I have no totem, which means no second chances. I could have just taken damage there, man. This is the beauty of this challenge is so ridiculous that just anything can be the end. After that extremely close call, I set up the enchantment table and began killing creepers, not only for the gunpowder, but also the XP, which we'll use to make all of our armor and tools perfect. Oh my, smite 4, fire aspect, knockback 2, and looting 3. That is a Goliath of a sword. Now let's move on to the bow. And yeah, we don't have any string at base, so let me just... Nice. Oh, spider head. New... Oh. I didn't even see the skeleton. The amount of close calls that I'm having right now is absurd. Okay, come on. Infinity! Yes! Yes. And I then traded with villagers to finally max out the rest of my gear. And now look at this. We have gotten enough gunpowder to be able to last me, hopefully, the rest of this challenge. We are at a stage of unfathomable riches right now. And with all my riches, just like Elon Musk, I feared what I would be if I lost it all. So I knew the next step before putting more progress into the world would be to get insurance. The smartest move is to get a totem next. We're gonna try to take down an entire raid with half a heart. Ironic that fear of death is causing me to start the most risky thing yet. But also, there are 5 mob heads we need from this raid that if we can get them out of the way, that would be pretty nice. And what better way to get this raid started than with this conveniently placed outpost? Wow. Let's leave these guys around on this side. All right, I'm gonna go in for it. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Bad Omen level 2. I just got the Pillager head. That wasn't too bad. Firstly, let's prepare the land. I think we're gonna do it on the island because this island has no outside distractions. We aren't going to be like attacked by skeletons and stuff. It's gonna be fully safe. This feels like it might be a bad idea. We are encasing our villager in many layers of sand and stone down there. We'll never find him again, but that is to ensure he will stay safe. My strategy for this raid is to stay distant the whole time and shoot them with my maxed out bow. And to do that, we're going to create a couple of pillars and platforms for us to stand on. Let's drink up. Raid is starting up. 60 days into this challenge. If I lose here, we would literally have to do everything all over again. We wait for them to move in. They just stand around. Okay, good. Yes. Okay, let's go down and get the heads. Yes, sir. All right, wave 2. Coming in. So this is the first one that's gonna have vindicators. Bro, they're actually so hard to hit. You know what? We're just gonna go in there. Going in down below. This might be risky, but I think we'll be okay. Those are literally the most famous last words of famous last words. Okay, just vindicators now. Just like that. Vindicator head obtained. Let's go, bro. That's wave 2 down. Okay, where are they coming in? Same spot? Yes, sir. Ravager. A Ravager is in. Boom. All right, where's that witch head? There we go. This should be the evoker wave now. The one that we got to be a little worried about. I think we single him out for last, honestly. Last one. This is the evoker for the totem. How's he still alive? What? How did bro just tank a power 5 bow shot? Okay, I got him. Let's go. Yes. Totem obtained. Now with the raid, there's one more mob we need, the Vexes, which means we can't kill all of the evokers before spawning at least one to kill. These idiots spawned outside of the base. Bozo. Okay, cool. So now it is just one evoker left. Okay, I flew in close. Please spawn. Why is he not spawning? How do I get the Vexes to spawn? How do I do this? Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. What if I boat? There we go. Vexes are in. Shoot one. Got it. I think we did it. We just need to kill that. There's another wave. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. They're following me. What do I do? There's so many. They keep following me. What do I do? What do I do? We need to get rid of the evoker that's on that Ravager. He's the one causing trouble right now. Got him. If I'm not mistaken, that's all evokers down. I want to quickly pick up the Vex head. Yes. I don't know why they weren't spawning before, but that evoker was completely different. Eventually, as I cleared the raid, we had finally finished. Just kidding. There's another wave. I'm literally dripping sweat right now. This is stressful, man. This is the last wave, right? Is that it? Yes, sir. Oh, baby. We did it. We did it. Oh, that got tense at the end. I'm not even gonna lie. Holy, look at how many totems I got. Now let's go ahead and add the raider heads in. With the totem acquired and 63 days in, it was at this point that I think we just start a category of mobs and try to work our way through it. What if we finish up all the sheep? We have to get 16 colors of sheep. That is some serious progress right there. And while we're out, maybe we can find some other mobs. But to kill all the sheep, we are gonna need every single dye type. Let's see what we've got here at base so far. So nothing, one thing. That's great. That's so good. All right. So this meant we would need to set out on an adventure to dye. No, not that kind of dye, to dye the wool. That's the yellow sheep head done. All right, red, blue. We can get pink right here. Pink, light blue, magenta, orange. Okay, wait, we're gonna have to get a cactus for sure for the lime dyes and stuff. Well, ain't that convenient? It took not even 5 seconds. Okay, let's cook these up. And maybe for the future, we're gonna wanna just grow a couple of these somewhere that I'm not gonna accidentally go and take damage on one, preferably. All right, almost done with all the sheep. Ooh, wait a second. There's a ruined portal here. Let me just land carefully. Oh, wait. I just realized I need to test this real quick. Oh, I get extra hearts. I can maybe use that. That means I could not cheese the wither. I could actually fight the wither legit if I did it with a notch apple. By the way, that is all of the mob heads for sheep. So let's go ahead and tick that ticker up. Nice. Well, what are we gonna start next? We're not gonna do villagers. There's so much to do in the villagers. That actually is so concerning. Are you serious? I have to get a blue axolotl? And if you didn't know, I sort of have a history of being extremely unlucky when it comes to getting the blue axolotl. Let's skip that for now. And what we're gonna do is take this shulker and we're gonna try to fill it up completely on a trip out into the world. We're just gonna gather whatever mobs we see. Ooh, the rabbits. We gotta kill all 6 types of them, by the way. All cows are done. That's a snowy fox. Yeah, I got him. Yo, glow squid down there. Oh my gosh, imagine if I just drowned getting this one. The final fox, there we go. All right, what next? Horses? Got a couple of them. Ooh, wait a sec. We're gonna need these seeds because another type of thing we have to go for are all the parrot variants. Ooh, we've got a couple parrots already. I can see 2 of the same type. Hello, good sir. Hello. My... You glutton. No! Oh, it counted as me killing it. I forgot cats don't take fall damage. The gray parrot and all the others. Every time I search for parrots, though, I never get lucky with them. So, whoa. No, it's just, I'm just making, like those kind of noises. My next door neighbor's like, what the? Oh, wait. There's so many parrots here. Come on. Yes, red parrot. There we go. Parrot heads are done. And remember, the counter in the corner doesn't go up until we place them in the grid. We need to find a donkey so that we can... Oh, wait. That's a black horse right there. Yes, sir. Just the mule, and we'll have all horse variants done. Boom. Oh, boom. Mule and horse heads. We could get dolphin. All right, I think this is how we'll do it. We'll chuck an item right here, which will lure the dolphin over. Here he comes. Boom, just like that, we got the dolphin. So next up, the rest of the bees. There are 4 types in total. And you're probably like, what? There are different types of bees? That's the same question I asked. Yes, there are. The normal and pollinated normal, and then the same for both of the angry bees. And I'm a little worried about the angry ones because obviously those are going to try to attack me. Oh wait, he might be trying to pollinate right now. Wait, he's pollinated. That's a pollinated bee head. Wow, that was actually pretty easy. Okay then, now the angry ones. How long does this process take? Oh, there we go. Boom. That's all bee heads done. With the bees collected, as I was looking for what to go for next, that's when I realized, oh, we gotta get a happy ghast at some point. A skeleton horse, no! So many of these mobs are like blue axolotl, brown mushroom, skeleton horse, charge creeper, things that are going to require just a ton of luck to actually get, which I am not looking forward to, because that might mean we end up waiting for hours. I could get lucky, or I could just not, and then we're doing this for months. But guess what? We got one of the llamas right here. Along with all 4 types of trader llamas, we'll have to get those same colors, but with the normal llamas too. Let's search for the rabbits. The rabbits, we're gonna need a snowy biome and a meadow, which we got a meadow right here. Yes, brown rabbit head. Is that a goat? It is a goat. Hold on, we can get some checked off. We need goat head, goat left horn, goat right horn, goat no horns, screaming goat. Oh no, this is I have to breed for the screaming goat. Are you serious? This pack, bro. This pack. Oh, wait a second. Bamboo jungle. We need to get all the panda variants. So I am so sorry to all the panda lovers. No, it's a playful, just don't look. Don't look, man. Don't look. And now, this is where the challenge is gonna get pretty weird. Look at that panda. What color is he? Black, right? Well, for some reason, when I went to pick up the head, I got a brown panda. Like, what? That was the rarest one. Dude, that is so huge. I literally thought we were gonna have to breed for hours to get that one. Yeah. Little do I know that there's a type of panda that will cause me much more pain than that one. Basically, if you didn't know, pandas have 7 different emotions, like happy, angry, weak, etc. We have to go around and get them all. Normal and weak. Holy dude, I've gotten 4 of the pandas already. Did I see an angry face? Bro's definitely angry. You can tell from the side. He's so angry with life. I told you. Just 2 more panda types to go. The worried. Ooh, worried. Nice. And finally, the lazy. Which this final panda, bro, he was apparently too lazy to show up in my world because the amount of time I spent searching for this one guy. Okay, come on. This might be the last panda. Is that another brown panda? It is. It's literally another brown panda. Okay, these things must not be that rare. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, I'm glad we have a good economy with no lazy pandas. I would like at least 1 lazy panda, please. We've searched so many bamboo jungles. It's literally been about an hour of doing this. I'm not even gonna lie. I think we're gonna stop for now and focus on something else. I'm gonna just find that last one another time. We have gotten so many mobs on this trip. Like, I would like to see our total now. So let's go ahead and put all the mob heads we just gathered in. What next? Dang, there's so much that I want to do. Could also be a good idea doing the villagers. No, we're not doing those. No, let's do the cats. There are 11 in total. We already got 1. So for the rest, we're going to need to get a bunch of fish. Then we'll fly around, get the cats. Oh, wait a second. Ooh. Yes, sir. A gray llama head. All right, here we go. We got a cat. Ooh. Got it. Let's go. Tabby. Listen, guys, I'm not happy about it either. I literally have 2 orange cats, Murph and Juju. Come here. Yes, it's meant to be. And I'm out of fish. We'll need to get some more, but I was just thinking for right now, because it's night, we can get the husk from the desert. Also, apparently there are some new mobs that spawn in the desert in the later versions, since right now I'm playing in an earlier version. I'm gonna make sure to find those once we update. Yes, camel. Because I'm still in the easy mob stage, I think the tropical fish variants would be good. It just wants us collecting the base variants of the fish. Thankfully, we don't have to get all 3,072 types. That would be so bad. Not gonna lie, I'm a little afraid of the ocean because of pufferfish. When I was on Naked and Afraid, those were one of the mobs that almost killed me. Oh my gosh. Let's try to deal with these, but let's pre-gap. I know it sounds ridiculous. I'm telling you, pufferfish are absurd. We just don't want to take the chance. Let's get the pufferfish out of the way. There we go. Pufferfish head. Are these randomized? They are. It seems that different tropical fish just drop different heads. Or the same tropical fish drop different heads is what I mean. I wonder why that is. We're getting a lot of progress. We're only missing 3. Hey, I mean, I'm not complaining. That makes our job easier. Oh, that was close. There it is. All tropical fish heads. I was worried about those pufferfish, but low-key, that was not bad. Cool. Anyways, just a few more cats. No, it's a Murph cat. No, I can't kill that. I won't say anything if y'all don't say anything. No way. No way. How much damage was that? 1-4? How did I not pop a totem there? I think it must have been feather falling, but man, I'm getting kind of sloppy. Okay, just 1 more cat variant, but this last one is just the all black cat. There's a small issue. You can only find them in witch huts, which I spent a long time searching for one and no luck. Or you can find them in villages on a full moon, which I have no idea what moon phase we're on. So let's just pause for a second and put everything into the grid to get some progress. All right, the tropical fish, desert mobs, and the cats. The pack is saying 128 now. Nice. With having gotten some solid progress, I ended the day by just AFKing my farms. And when I got back a few hours later, I found Bro, another one. Okay, that's literally the third wandering trader. I can't believe how lucky we're getting with these. Let's see. Are these... Oh, they were. Wait, that's every wandering trader out of the way. That's one of the RNG-based ones. Completely done. Let's go. That's actually such good news. So the only other rare mobs that I'm concerned about are the charged creeper and brown mushroom because they both require a thunderstorm. And my thought is we should get fully prepared for if one starts because there's no telling how long it's going to be before we get the next one after that. So that's going to mean we're going to need to trap some mushrooms and a creeper at the base to strike them with lightning as soon as one starts. And step one, we're going to have to find a mushroom island. Huh? Luckily, I was able to find one not too far from base, and don't worry, guys, I find these all the time. I'm not gonna make a big deal of this. Okay, there we go. We got the mushroom head. We gotta get brown mushroom head. Also, I just learned that apparently there's another way to get a brown mushroom than lightning. Apparently, you can breed for them. So I think it's a 1 in 1,000 chance. You can also get a baby brown mushroom by breeding 2 red ones, but this is an extremely rare 1 in 1,024 chance. Hear me out. Everybody gets mushrooms the normal way. What if I actually bred for it? How long could it realistically take back at base with my cow farm? Either way, we gotta take these guys back. So let's get them in a boat. We're gonna lead and fire. What? What? Are y'all too heavy or something? What? As soon as I fly, it disconnects the... What? If you're wondering what I'm trying, in my Blazing Caves video, I was able to attach leads to boats and then fly with them with fireworks, which is super helpful with transporting mobs a long distance. Did they patch the... No, certainly not. Being confused, desperate, and afraid that Mojang might have patched the trick, I made a community post asking you guys what I do. And Fortunate Diamond had a great idea of linking nether portals on the nether ceiling, which now that we've marked the coords of these mushrooms, we can head back to base and grab some obsidian to do that. And while we're heading back, I think it'd be a good idea to farm up some bones so we can start work on all 9 wolf variants. Oh my gosh, I was just using the looting bow trick and I realized that entire time I did not have a totem on while dealing with those skeletons. I could have just lost everything. And I think I've been watching too much Don't. That's crazy. My toaster alarm just went off. And I think I've been watching too much Instagram because my brain cannot stay focused on a single task. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh! Yes, there we go. We got one lazy panda there. So you can actually tell based off of the ear. See how that one has ears that stick out 2 pixels? So based off of the ears sticking out 2 pixels, you can tell that was not it. But this one has ears that stick out 3 pixels. Oh, okay. Still not it. I think I'm going crazy. Anyways, back to the dogs. This is a savanna plateau biome coming up, which is one of the biomes our dog variants spawn in. Oh, there it is. The Samoa dog. I have no idea what it's actually called, but it looks kind of like a Samoa Girl Scout cookie, so I've always called it a Samoa dog. Sick. 1 out of 9 done. Most of these shouldn't be too bad, but I know there's one type that's actually so rare that I'm a little worried to try to find it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got forest dog right here. I'm so sorry. Just after that, I came across a meadow biome, which, if you don't know, is the only spot the rarest rabbit type in the game can spawn. The black one is so rare. Oh, there's a black rabbit. I literally skipped over hours of searching for this rabbit earlier. That's why I'm so excited. I think I got it. Yes! We only need one more. The white splotched rabbit. That's the one from the snowy biomes. We're getting such good progress. There we go. Pale wolf head down. I forget which one this is called, but there we go. Black wolf head. Let's go. Oh, wait, that's ashen. Okay. So Snowy is the one we're missing. And Snowy is the one that will cause all the suffering. Oh, wait. While we're here, we can technically find the white and black spotted rabbit. Oh, I think this is it right here. I think that's the final rabbit. Yes, sir. Look at this. We have 6 adjacent rows completely checked off. Let's head back to base. We're going to dump off the stuff and make a new game plan for what we're going to target next. Nice. So, okay, the whole point of that trip was preparing for the thunderstorm, right? Well, now that we know where the Mushroom Island is, and we need to bring them back to base, we can use portals to do that. If we go on top of the Nether ceiling, it'll be safe and quick to transport them because no mobs spawn up there. The issue is getting on top of the ceiling because we're going to take damage when we enter pearl through, which means golden apples. Man, I really hope 5 apples is gonna be enough. Well, we're gonna need some ladders, some flint for a flint and steel, and now this is either going to work and I will be very happy, or I die and I lose. Okay, first let's get a pearl. Step 2, need to find a good ledge that's already pretty high up. This will work perfectly. And find a targeted block of bedrock at Y127. So I'm pretty sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th layer, that should be it. Oh, moment of truth. Pre-gap. Here we go. That wasn't too bad. With me now being on the ceiling, it's time to engage my nerdy powers and link all the portals to the proper spots. If you remember earlier, we made that portal in the stronghold, which now we can easily link up to. And we're gonna use this to go to the end so that we can start mining obsidian to get more portals built. And sweet, 3 stacks right there. And after spending a few minutes engaging my inner nerd, I built portals linking to the outpost and the Mushroom Island so that finally we can move the mushrooms back. After leading them, running through the ceiling, and pulling onto the island, you could say things are going well for us. The plan is going to plan. But things are about to not be going well for these cows. Now, we're gonna start breeding these guys up and hopefully get lucky with a baby brown mushroom, or we just wait for a thunderstorm to strike the mushroom. Whichever one comes first is what we'll do. With now being prepared, that's when I said, I kinda wanna start the villagers for 2 reasons. 1, these villagers are just scary. There's a lot. If I could get this done and only worry about like a few of the bosses, the axolotls and stuff, that would be a huge relief. 2, they're gonna take a long time because really what these are gonna rely on is a lot of villager breeders. So as you can see, we have 15 for every single biome that we have to get. Then we also have to get 15 of all the zombie villager variants. So we need 30 of every single villager type. I think we should set up 7 different villager breeders here at our island, and then we just have them start breeding for a while. With that plan in place, I set out to begin step 1 of it, gathering all the materials for 7 breeders. Each breeder requires 4 beds. We're gonna need pumpkins for lighting up the farms, and if you've seen any of my videos, you'll know this design. It is so simple, so let's just get started with building it up. That's gonna be the first square, and all the others. Here we go. Are we gonna get the 1 in 1,024 odds? We'll for sure get it next time. From there, I spent a sec clearing out the mountain on our island because it was in the way. Also, just terraforming this looks better. Man, you would have no idea that there used to be a mountain here before finishing the other platforms. In the center of each one of these things, we're going to mine it out. You can go... That sound you're hearing is my cat playing with her toy. And now, I bet you were listening to that sound and you had no idea what I was even saying. And now you just rewinded the video to go play it, and now you're listening to this and realizing that I thought through every single step of what you're about to be doing. Now you're probably typing, I didn't do any of that. And now you're typing, wow, he knew I was doing that. And now there's reverse psychology and you have no idea what's going on. Anyways, we'll call it a draw. After setting up the composters, farmland, and walls around the breeders, next we gotta place carrots on all this farmland. And to speed things up, I'd like to bone meal them, which means we gotta carefully stop by the Soul Sand Valley for bone blocks. Oh, happy gas. We need that. That was insanely satisfying. Once I got back with my bone meal, I said, let's get Happy Gas going so that we can kill it. It's not sad, it's the cycle of life. Anyways, back to the breeders. Let's get a bunch of sand cooking up so we can make the collection chambers just look better. Make the rest, multiply the carrots, fortune 3 them, plant, and repeat. Boom. There we go. And it was just a little longer before... Oh, there it is. That's the, our Happy Gas. I'm not gonna name him because, then it'll hurt more to kill him, which we gotta wait till he grows up before we do that. In the meantime, now that all the breeders are in theory done, I want to set up a roof above them so that when it thunders, the villagers inside don't get turned into witches. Happy Gas grew up. Okay. Unfortunate for this Happy Gas. I'm sorry, my guy. Let's see. That is gonna be right here. while it's night, I'm gonna take a quick pause break. I wanna go kill a couple mobs in other biomes. For example, in the swamp, I wanna get the slime in the bog. Yes. Got the bogged skull. Cool. That's literally 2 more mobs. But also, while we're waiting here, we should start work up on the frogs. Which, of course, we have the 3 basic colors, but also the tadpoles. Now we'll have to wait for the frog spawn. We'll bucket that up, and then we can get the other colors of frogs. Boom and boom. All right, it's been a second of AFK. Let's see. No, we only have 2. Okay, 1, and we kill the other one. Get the tadpole head. Nice. Also, it's kind of funny that the head item is literally bigger than the entire tadpole. Perfect. So now for the frogs, we just need the green and the warm one. There it is. Let me just stop eating my lunch. Hey, where'd you go? There you are. Cool, just 1 to go. Now, after searching for a mangrove biome for a little bit, there it is, the last one. We got it. All frogs done. Let's go. And from there, I decided I would finish getting the different biome types of villagers into the breeders. To do this, I found villages in all the specific different biomes and did the math to find where I would need to build portals to link everything up. Booyah! All right, y'all are being abducted. We'll leave them here for now. After using my preschool dividing skills, yes, I learned dividing in preschool. In fact, I counted to 40,000 when I was in preschool. This is why math is good for you kids. Come here, villager. Oh! Okay, got the plains villagers, and we're gonna have to go get the savannah and desert ones. Ooh, we gotta kill a nitwit. Got him. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, how much damage did I just take there? That was so dumb. Damage taken, I think that was 0.2. Then it gets pretty challenging with the final ones. The jungle and swamp villagers. The way we're gonna get the swamp and jungle is we're gonna be building a platform at a swamp and a jungle. And this is just gonna be our mob spawning platform. Nothing from an entire night of trying to get the mobs. All right, well, it is day now, so we got 10 minutes until the next attempt. In that time, let's focus on getting all of the villagers that we have already collected into these sectors. After getting the rest of them in, it was just beginning to get dark again, so I made my way back over towards the swamp to try for another swamp villager. Oh, that was one, and I despawned it. No. By the way, still no brown mushrooms, but at least more damage. Every time I've taken damage so far has been from an elytra. All right, we gotta do something other than these villagers. They are driving me insane. How about, cause it's getting late, I'm about to go to bed. Let's just do something fun. Like, let's get that final panda and the llamas out of the way. Little did I know that these were not going to be easy. Okay, I was just going to find a jungle when I found this stray here, which we still need. Ooh, so that's Savannah Plateau. That, I think, is the white llama and the brown one. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. All llamas are done. Wandering trader and normal. Ooh, and we got more. Imagine we find the lazy panda. Oh, he was a brown panda. The amount of brown pandas we get. And I went through so many pandas before I finally got... No. What, you thought I was gonna get it? No, I'm not that lucky. It was another brown panda. In case you think I'm exaggerating about getting this unlucky, normally a lazy panda is just 1 in 16 to get it. I have gone through 66 pandas and still not gotten it. If it's the 67th one, it better not be. It better not be. Oh, thank goodness. All right, that's 67, 68, and 69. Oh! There it is. 69. I guess we know which number prevails. And for anyone curious, the odds of getting that in that many attempts is roughly 1 in 1,300. So, yes, I got very unlucky. But we got it. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I went to bed. So today we're gonna start with finishing up all the weird mobs that require us flying around the world, just so we can later focus on the things at base and whatever. For example, let's finish the dogs and the goat types, which I'm in a sparse jungle right now. Hey, puppers. Okay, you are very lucky that I don't have bones on me. There is a jungle temple. Oh, but his luck just ran out. It wasn't meant to be. He wasn't a good boy. There we go. Rusty wolf head is attained. I spent a little bit of time farming bones before it became day, and I continued the dog search. So remember how I said there was a rare dog? Well, it's the snowy wolf that I was talking about because it only spawns in packs of 1 and only in the grove biome, which in itself is extremely rare. So as I searched for groves, that's when I happened across a goat. Not just any goat. Screaming goat head? No! I'm an idiot, bro. We could have bred those and it would have saved so much time. Let's continue focusing on trying to find this wolf. It is old growth pine taiga. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. There it is. 2 to go. As I found a massive grove, there was hope that I would find the wolf. Oh, it's a huge grove. So many rabbits. There it is. Oh my gosh. That's the dog. It didn't even take that long. I'm telling you, this biome is insane. It's the largest grove I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, it was meant to be. Oh no. No. Whoa, that's a beefy dog. How did I just get all the wolf heads when I'm still missing the striped wolf? We're gonna kill a striped wolf anyways. These dogs made me travel 32,000 blocks out. I better not lose this challenge at this point. I imagine having to start over. Now, with the death of these dogs comes life with the babies. Yeah, baby. Next, let's continue trying to get the missing swamp and jungle villagers. There we go. Oh my goodness, how are we gonna do this? Come on, I'm gonna come down here and place a boat, please. Oh, we got him. Now, I'm gonna unload everything and let's come back and place torches so that nothing else spawns. And yes, that is a swamp villager. He changed professions, bro. He absolutely changed professions. Look at that. He's a butcherer right there. I don't know how that is possible. Maybe it's a bug in the version I'm playing, but this gave me an idea. Can we use that somehow to get the nitwit villager later? We'll talk more on this later, but because we have to get every type of villager for the achievements and nitwits are the rarest, potentially we can figure something out. There we go. Are you kidding me? How is he a normal? That makes no sense. Something is definitely wrong with this update. And as I looked online, apparently other people were also having the same issue, which is not a good sign. Meaning the only remaining way to get a swamp villager is to take normal villagers into the biome, have them breed, and get a baby that way. The issue with this is that it's impossible to get the nitwit through breeding, so we're gonna have to come back to that later. We're gonna need to take 2 villagers, have them breed over in that biome. It's either a taiga or a swamp. I think it's a 50-50 chance. Taiga. Please, 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 please. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! With 1 swamp baby acquired, now we can focus on the jungle villager, and then we will finally have every biome. All right, we got the exact same setup here. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, man. We just discovered that you can't cure these guys. I did that whole thing mindlessly without even thinking about that. All we have to do is move some of these villagers over and we'll breed them. There we go. Come on. Come on. Let's get the 50-50 chance. Yes! I got lucky. For the first time ever! So now while we wait for these 2 guys to grow up, we're gonna start an iron farm. If you look through this, you can see we need the blue axolotl, which means we have to breed up 1,200 axolotls on average to get it. To breed an axolotl, you need tropical fish, which requires iron to collect them in buckets. And to get enough, we're going to need a frick ton of iron, which is why we have to build this iron farm. If we start it now, it's all going to be much more efficient and save a bunch of time. Set up the villagers and zombie spots. These are what trigger the iron golems to spawn. All right, come on, get in there, bud. Okay, you know what? You are a dead man. Next, we gotta get 4 zombies into the farm, which to do that, we actually gotta make our island not safe for the first time ever. Also, still no brown mushrooms. Hey, yo, they bred again. We got a baby swamp. Let's go. That's it for all the swamps. Thank you. Okay. It's night and we got a couple zombies. Let's boat 2 of these guys for now. Now you come in. Yes. 3 and 4. Literally, this farm is so easy to make. I love this design because that's basically it. Yo, Yo, that's crazy. It's working so well. I just got 64 iron from all of that. We'll make some chests and hoppers and we'll be set. Unfortunately, we're not going to be set because for some reason the golems keep spawning out of the water and on the land. I spent like an hour trying to mob proof this surrounding area with dirt blocks, which we'll just skip over everything except for this one, which was kind of funny. I think we're chilling. I think we're good. No! How? Anyways, I eventually got it working, and that's going to mean we will have all the iron for the buckets, for the tropical fish, for the blue axolotl. Oh! On the side of a boat? Damage taken 6.7. That's so dumb, bro. What a crazy way to have gone out. Thank goodness we had that totem. And man, every single time I've taken damage so far has been from the elytra. And now, having spent a good deal of time on other projects, great news, the villagers have grown up and 25% chance of getting a jungle baby. Yes, that means we can put them into the breeders and now have all 7 biome types of villagers ready to go. And once they breed for a few hours, we can focus on that huge cube of achievements. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's not do that for now. You know what sounds much more fun to go for is the screaming goat. So we're gonna have to bring some goats back to base. We'll take these guys back, set up a little spot, and begin breeding them. It's about a 1 in 50 chance to get a screamer. You gonna get a screamer? With the goat set up, I then looked through the achievements and decided, let's start the next thing, which is going to be the copper golems. We need 4 different stages of them. That's going to require 4 copper blocks. And on day 114, I set up a little pumpkin farm so that we could get all the pumpkins for the copper golem. All right, firstly, we do need to kill one. What? How do you get a copper golem head? What if it has to still be on its chest? No. I looked into it and it turns out this pack has a few glitches. The copper golems are one of them. It's impossible for the heads to drop. So I decided because I killed one legitimately that I would just use commands to give the head to myself. However, we still need every stage of copper golem. And I learned from the wiki that it'll take this guy like 7 hours to oxidize, but I think we can get copper that's already oxidized, and this should create a oxidized one. Yes. So let's just kill them all and start over with copper, which will wait to oxidize. And in the meantime, we can focus on, let's do the sniffer though. So basically for a sniffer, we're gonna have to find a sniffer egg inside of a warm ocean biome thing. Give me a sniffer egg. We're basically just gambling until we get these. Stick. Oh my, and that's why you shouldn't gamble, kids, because you never know when a pufferfish might attack you, along with a multitude of other reasons. At least we know the pufferfish don't kill us. All right, we're gonna get a sniffer. We're gonna kill this sniffer, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm willing this into existence. And not even 20 seconds after that, 6. Oh, there it is. Let's go. We got it. Once I got back, I placed the egg to have it begin hatching. And it's so funny, we're literally waiting on like 10 different time-related mobs. The villagers, goats, mushrooms, axolotl, sniffer, copper golems, villagers, sniffer, villagers, and even the villagers. While waiting for everything, I figured I might as well try getting the 4 normal goat heads. We need one with both horns, one with only the left, one with only the right, and one with no horns. So to start getting them to lose their horns, I set up a little box for them to ram at me. He should be able to ram at me and lose a horn. But it was just then that I noticed my goat has mastered the art of quantum superpositioning. All right, when he goes to one side, we'll go to the other. Oh, wow. How is he on both sides at the same time? Just after that, I noticed, ooh, hold on. This is the max level stage that we need. Oh, we are gonna get a max level oxidized copper golem. We're going to kill him. I nearly just died on a popcorn kernel. Next, we're gonna do an exposed copper golem. Boom. Just like that. So this just needs to convert up one stage. Once again, I had to give myself the heads via commands, but at the end of the day, I know I killed these, so we're chilling. Clearly, this goat tunnel was not working, so I tried another setup, and it was not long before. Oh, here we go. Oh. Yo, he just broke a horn. Let's go. That's a left horn. It worked. Oh, the little baby can't kill me. Good stuff. I guess now we know. Yes, all right, a 0 horn goat. Boom, goat head, no horns, like that. There we go. And now the right horn, sweet. Anyways, now things are gonna get interesting because I said, let's go get endermite. That's gonna be a tough one because we have to take damage. And for that, we gotta get a ton of ender pearls. I'm not gonna lie, this was pretty terrifying. Oh, it's a lot of endermen. I see them teleporting through the obby a little bit. I did not ask for this. Actually, this is exactly what I asked. Ah, you saw that. It teleported through, bro. Eventually, we got enough pearls to satisfy my appetite, and then I left back towards the overworld before realizing apparently my bed was destroyed. Ooh, wait a second. Tonight should be phantoms. I've purposefully been not sleeping so we can check those guys off. Oh, yes, we got phantoms. Here they come again. They're coming in. Okay, I'm gonna block behind the portal. We got... Yes? Okay, let's just get out of here. We don't need to even kill the other ones. Oh, I was so afraid to take a hit there. Phantom head. Let's go. All right, the moment of truth with the endermite. We're going to eat a golden apple. Are you kidding me, bro? That's a lot of damage that they do. There we go. Yes, that was so quick, bro. Oh, I got so lucky with getting the endermite. Damage taken 9.8. So we're still below 10, even with all the purposeful damage we had to do. Let's go. That's all the end heads right there. Finishes a whole nother row. Our progress is definitely looking impressive. But at the end, I'm going to fight a wither on the nether ceiling. Imagine if I die there. Oh gosh. Let's try to get these silverfish out of the way, which we should be able to find with infested blocks. Okay, that's an infested block. Here, I want to make this safe in case a bunch of them pop out. All right, here we go. Wait, where did he go? Okay, that's another. Yes. That was not bad. Let's go. Silverfish head. We played that smart. We played that well. Boom. Silverfish. Just after that. Oh, yes. Okay. Hold on. The final stage of copper golem that we have to kill. Boom. Just like that. That finishes all copper golems. All right, peoples. So now we got to make a decision. We got all these mobs that we're dealing with that take a bunch of time, and we need to stay at base to AFK it, right? So I'm thinking we focus on the villagers because that's kind of stressing me out a little bit. But also, while we're doing this, everything else is just going to be multiplying, which is kind of perfect. Going to continue getting progress. Great multitasking. First things first, I want to make every type of workstation. Here we go. We got to just kill a whole bunch of these guys. So my thought is we just take 2 out like this. Savannah Shepherd, Savannah Farmer. This is not too bad. It is going to take some time, but as long as we stay organized, I low-key think we can get through all the normal villagers today. He literally has so many different, he can be anything he wants to be, and yet his greed corrupts his mind. And many villagers later, we eventually got through all 15 types of planes. Oh, sweet. That row looks crazy. And also, we're approaching 200 total heads collected, which is so sick. And just after that, as I was busy with another cycle of breeding the goats, that's when Goat bellows. Whoa, wait. Let's go. That means we do indeed have a screamer, but now we got to figure out which one it is. It's a baby in here. We know that. I think we let them out and we take them one at a time somewhere else to try to single out the baby. We need to know. Scream. Sorry, bud. Any more in here? They literally all left. Oh, no. He's in the pit. Unfortunately, we've lost quite a few cows. Take them one at a time now. That's our screamer. Yup, that is our screamer, all right. I actually got insanely lucky and happened to get 2 screamers. And now these guys are the ones we need to breed up. All right, start charging me, guys. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, okay, that's right horn. They're both right horn. We can kill one. Right horn. Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, it's another right horn. In between breeding cycles, I also noticed... Oh, okay, sniffer is done. Sniffer head. Let's go. Yes. No horns. Here we go. He's lining up. Yes, this is left. Yes. Let's go. Boom. And boom. All 8 goat head variants. And somehow this entire time, we've still not gotten a single thunderstorm. And thinking about how absurd that was, I realized that we should actually have a creeper as well as the mushrooms ready to go for whenever one happened. This still does not answer the question of how we get the skeleton horse. And that one might actually be death with how long we're going to have to wait for it. I kind of want to go around, spend a little bit of time flying around getting the nitwits. What do y'all say? I'm waiting, guys. What do you say? What do you say? I'm just kidding. Oh, nitwits. Nitwit. Is anybody a nitwit? I want a nitwit. I think I'm at the stage of this challenge where I'm actually starting to lose it. Nitwit. I see a nitwit. One down. Nice. Okay, so we need snow and taiga nitwits. Then we'll have all of them. Are we gonna see? All right, does not seem like we have a taiga nitwit. That's all good. Is this a nitwit? This is a nitwit. Let's go. Come on. The snowy nitwit. Here we go. Attempt 5 at finding a taiga villager nitwit thingy. This is painful. And even though I was still on a bad luck streak with finding the nitwit villager profession, I was still able to get some solid progress towards the other professions. And after flying thousands of blocks, as I entered the 6th taiga village, I think this is a small village. Oh, let's go. Yes. So we'll start with the nitwit at the end and place all 15 savannah villager heads. Nice. And then the nitwit heads we just collected. And over the next hour or so, I repeated the exact same process of giving jobs to villagers, killing them, and placed their heads. All right. Just one more on the desert. I then continued until I ran out of villagers before saying, we are gonna need a lot of more villagers. We should have built this thing earlier, honestly, but no need to complain. Sure, the zombie villagers will be bad, complicated, dangerous, and whatever, but look at how satisfying this entire chunk of achievements are. So guys, what if we now start work on the blue axolotl? Because my thought is in the past, it's always taken so long to breed for it that if we just breed them here while the villager breeders are also working, it's gonna be really good multitasking. And to get the blue axolotl, whenever you breed 2, it's a 1 in 1200 chance. And normally this would be pretty bad because of collecting all the tropical fish for that, but this time I want to try making a tropical fish farm. So as I researched some fish farm designs, that's when I came across this one by Rayworks, which after spending a few minutes testing, I saw that it was going to be absolutely perfect for my needs. Now we just need to collect all the required items. First up, all the iron for buckets to pick up the fish, and this entire time our farm has been running. So how much do we have? I think this will be enough iron, honestly, because we don't need to get 2,400 tropical fish. We could hope to get lucky and get the blue axolotl quicker. You kind of don't really know. Well, the next items are all of these. It's a super simple list, so I'll get all those. But what isn't simple is the fact that this farm requires full bubble columns, which to create, we're gonna need a frick ton of kelp. I just want to know, like, is it even humanly possible to get it? Oh man, I'm hoping that this farm works. We should have a timer on screen from the start of when I began. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It went from 72 to 117. Are you kidding me? That was the scariest. I thought I got hit by a trident. I literally had my skeleton skull on instead of my respiration helmet. I even thought about drowning, but I was like, no, we're good because I got my respiration helmet on. I literally thought I was a goner. But let's not focus on the negatives for too long, because with this head here, we have now finished all the desert villagers. Sick. Now back to the blue axolotl. Now, I want to set up the farm in a lush cave, so I went to the nearest one, found the location, and marked it out. Now we got to begin mining down to find it. I really hope this farm isn't a whole waste of time. Oh, lush caves. Taiga lush caves right here. Oh boy, there it is. This is gonna be sketchy with all the mobs. Okay, we can do this. We just need to play it slowly and light everything up. To make everything safe, I walled off the area with stone blocks 3 blocks high so nothing could get over. I think we got this area pretty safe now. Basically, we've removed all the too tall water sources that tropical fish can spawn in, meaning now they will only spawn in the center here where we're gonna get clearing. This is gonna take a while. And there we are. Oh, is that a pink axolotl? Wait, I'm just getting all the axolotls I need. But that blue one, that'll be rough. Next, we're gonna quickly come in here and just get some walls in. It doesn't matter the type of blocks, we just gotta make sure the walls are in. And after an hour of this, area is mined out. Boom. So next we need to get soul sand. And oh boy, every time I enter here, the longer I've played on the world, the more nervous I am. Okay, let's just be quick. Come on, we got this. Got ourselves a stack and 18 soul sand. Oh, thank goodness. With the materials gathered, I decided for fast travel, I would link another Nether portal. And let's link it here in the overworld too. See? Yes, we are on the Nether ceiling. Now I think it's time to start building the farm. So pretty much just gonna have to follow the schematic. So I'll get back to you guys once I do that. It's been an hour and 7 minutes. My goal is to literally get this whole thing done in under 2 hours. Because 2 hours for all the blue axolotl tropical fish is so quick compared to what I've done in the past. We're gonna set up a minecart for the AFK part of the farm. Then I made sure to put on my respiration helmet this time before going down to set up the bubble columns. And just repeat for a few minutes to ensure every block becomes a full water source. It is raining underground. If it starts to thunder, I'm gonna pause everything I'm doing and go back to spawn. And to finish up the farm, we just need to break all this kelp. And now all the tropical fish are gonna be elevated to the top where I can easily grab them. Oh my gosh. There's so many fish. If I disable particles, oh, that makes it easier to see them, and also it's less laggy. With the farm ready, I pointed in the exact right spot, and now all we have to do to start running it is hold right and left click, then press F3 plus T, and that's gonna keep clicking even when I'm not holding the mouse. It's working! Oh my gosh! This farm's insane. Now we gotta just run this for a while to get a ton of fish. Oh my gosh. Okay, why did a glow squid spawn? We might need to light up the place down there. So that's what I briefly did by placing torches behind trapdoors. Yes! It's only tropical fish, and you can see how fast it's working. All right, in that case, it is now time to officially begin the axolotl grind. So in that case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by creating a pit back at base where we're going to be breeding the axolotl. So I started by mining out a big pit for water with leaving edges for the axolotls to climb up. Also added a roof to stay safe from phantoms. I know it is ugly, but we're gonna destroy it afterwards, so don't worry. I guess the moment of truth, are we gonna get lucky on our very first one? Come on, blue axolotl! Blue axolotl! Okay. Yeah, of course we didn't get it on the first one. With the breeding chamber set up, next thing we gotta do is craft all the buckets. So now back at the fish farm, we're gonna set up some chests here and basically just start filling all these buckets up with water, which happens to be extremely satisfying, and start up the farm for hours. Hands are off the keyboard right now. The farm is so simple. I basically just AFK here, getting all the fish in the collection chamber, where later I can collect them in buckets and use them to breed the axolotl. Look at how fast it is getting an entire shulker worth. So we get these chests, we get 3 rows so that when I'm finished with a row, I can just go boom, bring it up. This makes the blue axolotl literally just a matter of time. It's another, I almost have 4 double chests of tropical fish already. You know what would be really funny though, is if we just got the axolotl like very quickly. So I AFK'd for another hour, but midway through, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's thunder. Oh my gosh, it's a thunderstorm. We need to get back to spawn right now. This was the moment everything had led up to. 136 days to get a single thunderstorm. Come on, strike that creeper. Yes, yes. Holy cow. They both got struck. Charged creeper, brown mushroom. Yes, yes. Frick. Yes. All right, we just need to hope that we get a skeleton trap to spawn now. That's what we really need. Well, I guess let's just keep not sleeping. We'll get another thunderstorm soon. And this was my last round in the fish farm. And then I had to transfer all the buckets back to base. Just like that, we got all the tropical fish moved. I say just like that, but that was actually a lot of work. Gosh, this might take a little while, but we gotta be breeding these guys up. Oh, I'm just kidding now. I hate wasting time because this is technically a speed run, but there's really no choice. Oh, it's another brown. By the way, let's add this one in. Brown axolotl brings our total to 246. So I called it a night, knowing that the following day would be the one where I would likely get the most progress. I woke up, got out of bed, and hopped on Minecraft, ready for some insane progress. I began the day by getting a few of the missing swamp villagers and said, this baby, as soon as it grows up, is gonna cover our last job for all swamp villagers. Getting the nitwit though, that's gonna be tough. Then repeated the same for the jungle villagers. Yes, sir. So much progress right in the morning is so satisfying. This is setting the day off to a good start. 256. Okay, so the next thing I was thinking of doing, basically we are at a bit of a standstill with the axolotls here because we have to be breeding them, but there aren't that many to be able to really start breeding. Just holding my breath there. We need to be multitasking at least at the start while these guys are just beginning to breed up, just so that we're not wasting any time. There are a couple of things that we can choose to finish up. As I was looking through, I decided to go for the other colors of axolotls. Thankfully, these shouldn't be too rare, is what I thought before. Actually, let's just play the bit. Oh man, how are we supposed to find these? The second I see a baby, I'm out. Come on, just bless my day with a lucky spawn. No. We are not ever going to get lucky with this challenge. Let's go search some surrounding caves. This is the scariest thing I've done this whole time, I think. Cat is walking in front of the screen. I'm not taking any chances with her stepping on the keyboard. So there was no audio here, but I'm guessing it was probably something like calling Murph a little goober. Now, it wasn't too much longer before. Oh, it's a double pink axolotls. Okay, this is a good sign. We know we still need to kill pink. There we go. Why is it called Lucy Axolotl Head? I don't like that. Why is it named? We just need to find the two we're missing. I feel like this is the perfect spot for them to spawn. However, stuff did not spawn. Brown axolotl. What? I'm finding all the axolotls I don't need. And so I spent a few minutes looking around. Still no luck on the gold and white ones. They're literally the same rarity as the pink and brown ones. Oh gosh, that's a witch. That was pretty close. And just a few minutes after that, two pink ones and a brown one. Okay, that's a little weird that these are the only colors we're getting. I just want to get these axolotls and get out of here, man. I did not ask for this. Who would have... Oh my gosh, more brown axolotls? Why am I getting only brown and pink axolotls, bro? Equally likely. They're all equally likely. Equally likely, my butt. Like, what? How can they tell me with a straight face that they're equally likely? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's nothing equally likely about these. Maybe from wandering, are you, what? How? Genuinely. What in the world? I don't know if I'm crazy, but like, it doesn't seem like there's another way to be doing this. Wandering trader might be able to sell us axolotls. Huh? It's another freaking brown axolotl. Oh. Are you kidding me? How is this possible? How is this possible that I'm only getting pink and brown? Oh, yes. Got it. Somebody can calculate that. I didn't kill this one, so it took 21 axolotls to find one of a different color. Boom, cyan. Gold! Oh my gosh! We got a gold axolotl as well. Just like that. We had such bad luck, and then all of a sudden it's such good luck. Oh, nice! The last one we need is the blue axolotl. Let's get the frick out of this cave. We got cyan, and the final spot is for blue. With not much else to do but set timers and breed them every 5 minutes, I figured now was as good as a time as ever to get started. Come on, blue, blue, blue. Nope, we're gonna be doing this a lot. What if we went for the Guardian right now? I've been a little worried about this one the entire time because when you hit Guardians, they damage you with thorns. But what we'll do for now is eat a gap so that we get the extra hearts, and I'm hoping I can just tank it. Wait, I just realized I don't know if thorns with a bow. I think the bow might void the thorns. There it is. Let's go. Oh, yes. Wait a second. So when you bow Guardians, you don't take thorns damage. We can use that against the Elder Guardian. What does this one look like? Yo, that's kind of cool. Look at this. All of the rows are filled up all the way until axolotls. Killed some more villagers, bred them up again. Start a new timer. All right, 5-minute timer's going. Killed some more villagers. Oh, the villagers are looking clean down here. The nitwits, we cannot get those now because we are not in the latest update. There's that bug. And at this point, looking through the remaining mobs, I decided I would do the hardest thing first, an attempt to get all the zombie villagers. And there's a very good reason why I've waited to do them until now. Because to get all of these, obviously, we need every profession of villager and then turn them into zombies and then kill them. But if you just take a villager with the profession and turn them into a zombie without trading, they lose the job and it won't count. Meaning I have to trade with every villager first. Not only will that be extremely complicated, but also expensive. And I decided I would at least start with the plains villagers to simplify as much as possible, because we have plenty extra of these guys, so if we mess up and lose some, we can just try again. I started by setting up the first workstation and then got some rails, which we're going to be using to move the villagers. Pause and breed them up again. All right, blue, 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 blue. Nope. Then I made the pit to store all 105 of the villagers we're about to get. So we make a minecart. Okay, minecart does not work. So I guess we'll need to do it with a boat. That works, but we're gonna have to kill the babies because obviously you can't trade with them. Gonna make a little wall around these guys that we're gonna release them inside of. And now what we should be able to do is we can put a minecart here, pick up just one villager at a time. Okay, so now he's over by his workstation. We gotta make sure he gets his job. Okay, an armor. Oh no! Oh no! I have a solution to this problem. Okay, that's reasonable. Right now we only have a few emeralds, so in a bit we're gonna need to work on getting some more. We'll go ahead and buy some gray leather pants. Now that I bought from this guy, scoot him down the railway, get him in here, break that, and that's gonna be the first one done. With one done, that honestly wasn't too bad, but we're gonna need a way to keep track of which professions we've done. That was the leather worker. So my thought, we can have jobs for all of them lined up. As soon as we get the job, we just take it and put it away. Now we gotta just repeat for the rest of the plains villagers. Oh my gosh, it's freaking back in black and it's terrifying. It is time to breed them up again. Okay, we have enough to do 2 breeds this time. Finally, the power of exponential growth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue, 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 blue. Nope. All right, repeat. Breed, no luck, a new timer, repeat, but this time with the cartographer, I was actually able to take the sugarcane from our farm and trade for emeralds with paper. If he wants to restock and give us even more, oh my gosh. The cleric, the Fletcher, the fisherman, here we go again. Nope. Start a 5-minute timer. The butcher. And finally, we now have all the plains villager professions traded with in this pit. Now, with all the plains villagers in, to make the other biome types breed quicker, we can actually kill the ones in this breeder and swap them out for additional swamp ones. Another breed and nothing. Now, let's convert some of these guys and get some progress. Now, after removing the torches, it wasn't long before I got a zombie and oh no, this is about to be brutal. Okay, here he comes, here he comes. All right, let's fly away so we're out of line of sight. Okay, there he goes. Oh no, it's spreading. I'm pretending like I don't very much enjoy watching this. Now, what's really cool is these guys count towards the mob cap. So now like 15 less mobs will be spawning, but we're of course gonna kill them, so it won't matter. And with them all killed, now the moment of truth. Here we go. Oh! Oh my gosh! Look at all those achievements. Oh! We're just missing Nitwit. Okay, so it worked. Boom, 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 boom. And yes. Wow. That was such a strat, bro. The counter is almost at 300. Anyways, while we're waiting for them to breed, because we've got quite a few axolotls here now, we can just focus on these guys 100% of the time until we get the blue. And I was eating a bowl of blueberries when I said, if I ever win the lottery, I'm not gonna tell anybody, but there will be signs. I will be eating bowls of berries for breakfast. I just thought you guys should know that. All right, so we're getting about 6 new axolotls per attempt now, which if my math serves me correct, that means it's about a 1 in 200 chance per every breed cycle. This is how my brain works on these endurance challenges. It is only going to be a matter of time at this point. Oh my gosh, there's so many now. The blue is gonna be awesome. Bro, it's actually so tough aiming because of how many there are. Last time, this took me about 4,000 breeds. If that happens again... Okay, if we got 40 here, that means now I'm getting about 20 new ones every cycle. On my breaks from breeding the axolotls, I was busy cleaning my apartment, and I need to get your guys' input. I have this giant chalkboard here, and I need to put stuff on it. So if you have ideas, that would be awesome. One more. 100. Let's go. All right, 5-minute timer. So that means per cycle, we are now getting 50 new babies. Another cycle. Another cycle. Another cycle. Another cycle. That's enough cycles. And after just a few more, we reach the point of so many that I don't even need to take breaks. However, the fish supply is now getting low. Okay, well, I suppose that means we are done now. And a small issue, we got to take all these buckets back to our fish farm, which means we got to empty. That took longer than I thought it would. Y'all have already seen this, so let's just get back to the farm. With more fish obtained, I continued breeding the axolotls. And finally, after repeating everything for literally hours, we're spending all of this time on one single mob. As my friend came over and I was explaining the concept of the blue axolotl to him, that's when. So I'm doing this video, half heart hardcore. I gotta kill every single mob in the game.
Whoa. Do you have to do it approximately 1,200?
Approximately. Oh. What's... Oh my gosh. I think I got it. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Wait a second.
Did you get it?
Nathan, you literally brought...
I brought it
You
here.
brought good luck.
That was the gift. From the package, that's actually what it was.
This is a red blue axolotl texture pack to make seeing them easier. I don't know if it's working. Oh, it is it. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, dude.
It took 3 minutes of recording. That's crazy.
What does that do? What does that give you?
It is gonna complete, once I kill it, it's gonna give me this achievement up
You
here.
breeded it just to kill it?
Exactly.
So sad.
Yeah, that's kind of the entire theme of this challenge. I'm gonna try to feed it so it grows up a little quicker. I decided I'd want to breed it at least once, just so I could have an extra one. All right, let's see. Are we gonna get a blue? We're gonna get a blue. Yes. Now I can kill the big blue, and that checks off all the axolotl heads. Oh, that looks so clean to have that done. 277 out of 388. And just like that, the rarest mob is completed. Looking through what I'd go for next, I found this weird one. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna get that. I'd assume it's something to do with the wither. But putting that aside, when we were dealing with the axolotl, the villagers bred up a lot, which was exactly our plan. So I started the day by going for a couple of the missing ones. Just like that, every villager, minus these 2 nitwits, completely done. Boom. That looks insane. And then the 2 nitwits go in the back. And with that milestone being completed, it was then that I said, I want to go for the nether mobs, which we're gonna need a lot of things to be safe. I got some fireworks, golden apples, boats, leads, and a bunch of other things. And now I have these fire resistance potions. I think when we're there, we're gonna want those equipped the whole time. I'm feeling pretty confident about the nether, actually. I have clearly never learned anything about famous last words. Never say things like that. But regardless, after gathering everything, I flew over towards the first ever nether portal. Hopefully, our nearly 200-day run doesn't come to an end here. Let's just send it. All right, let's start with a zombie pigman. Okay, I think if we just use the bow, if I charge it back all the way, it should just one-shot. Let's see. Awesome. That's the first one done. That was pretty easy. What next? You know what? Let's go ahead, drink a fire res, and go for the magma cube. Gently land. And just bow this guy. Wow. Okay, he actually survived that. Yep. Now we're going to have the medium cubes, and we're just going to repeat. That was not too bad as well. We need a ghast. We need a strider. We need piglin. Piglin brute. Oh, you know what we can do? I think we can maybe time this and get one of these double striders. I missed it. We're gonna come back to that. Let's go over towards this bastion. Okay, so we gotta get a piglin brute, and just shoot the piglin. Now we got a piglin brute in there. I can definitely kill him. I just don't know if there are gonna be any other piglins nearby. So let's there we go. We got him. Now let's go in slowly. We got the piglin, and we got that. All right, let's get out. Whoa. Oh, I almost smacked that wall. But we got both piglins out of the way. It's too easy. After looking through the list once again, I decided to head over to the fortress and focus on the blaze. All right, here we go. We got some blazes. Fire res is still on, so we don't have to worry. Got it. We're out. Oh, the hoglin and zoglin. Well, the hoglin's gonna be easy. The zoglin, no. Holy crap. No. Oh, it barely got saved. Let's go. The gassed head collected. Let's get that strider now, and they're attracted to warped mushrooms, so... Ooh, and this makes me nervous, but I also want to get that hoglin out of the way. You know what? No, it's not worth it. I'm gonna try to find another one. Okay, yeah, this is way better. Okay. Got it. Let's go. All right, look at this goober. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump out there because we still got fire res. Here we go. Boom, got him. Okay, you are dead. Okay, last one we need for the nether is the zoglin head, which to get that, I made my way back and... What? That's where we are. What in the world? How did I end up over there? Now let's go ahead and put them in. Finally, we just need a zoglin to go right there. This should be pretty easy, actually. Step 1's gonna be to find a crimson forest on the nether ceiling. Crimson forest, just like this. So now we are gonna set up a platform to spawn hoglins on. Yep, this should work. Cool. Now we're gonna fly up high so that we should start to get some spawns on the sand. Come on now. Let's get some spawns now. Let's get some spawns now, please. Yes, okay, now we gotta clear everything else, and we're gonna bring this guy all the way back to the island. Now that he's close, we need to break the portal. We're gonna lure him up here, wait till he's in the portal trying to get close to me, and then I'm going to light it. Okay, come on. There we go. Light it, he's through. Hear me out, I'm going through. No, we don't need to eat this. He's not gonna be aggroed on me. Yep, wait. No, he is aggroed on me. I could have just died there, but let's go. That is the zoglin head. Done. That is every nether mob finished. Yo, there it is. Let's get the allay and the bat next. Also, by the way, we've almost got enough villagers here. All right, so the allay is pretty simple. There are only two places we can find an allay. A woodland mansion, which on the entire map, we've not found one, or an outpost. I personally think an outpost would be way safer, so after locating one, I fast traveled in the nether to the spot, and we've got allays. Question is, how do we break them out? Okay, so pillagers, they don't shoot right away. My thought is we can fly in here just like this. And sure, they're gonna load their crossbows, but we'll just break this and we're gonna get out. Watch how it's done, baby. Let's go. Now, though, we gotta somehow still kill them. Oh, wait. He's actually just coming over here. That's way better. Get you into a boat before I start attacking. All right. Now... Yes! I'm so sorry, buddy. He didn't do anything wrong, yet he had to die. With the allay done, the final flying mob we need is, of course, the bat, which after searching a few caves, I quickly found. Now, it's time to practice our aim. Oh, I'm never gonna make this. No! Oh, that's insane. That is a moment. I'm actually a madman. What in the world? That laughing was like, they're gonna send me to the insane asylum next month type of laughing. And you know, it wouldn't be completely undeserved with how this challenge is making me feel. Now that we're back at base, let's go ahead and add them in. We are so close to 300, and to cross that mark as quickly as possible, I figured I would finally take on the zombie villagers. If we complete all of them, that won't just cross 300, but it will get us way over it and down to just the final few mobs. The end of the challenge is in sight. Okay, so we're gonna start up the same process as we did earlier by setting up the stations once again, then set up the rails. Nice. Connect it up. First person is a cleric. Boom. Cleric has been traded with. And essentially gonna repeat for all 105. This is gonna take a while. But once we get 70 in there, I have a pretty cool idea for something we're gonna do. Oh, look at this. Bro's raising his prices. Well, guess what? I need a villager that doesn't have a job. So enjoy. All the villagers are in. So what we're gonna do with this pit of villagers is create what's called a mob switch. Basically, Minecraft only spawns 70 mobs per player that's in the game. Now, if we have 70 zombie villagers in this pit here, then no more mobs are gonna spawn in our world, and it's essentially peaceful mode. That's gonna be very helpful when we try to target some harder ones. So we're gonna do that in a sec, but not only are we gonna get almost all of these heads checked off in just a second, we're gonna be able to get the first of the bosses, the Elder Guardians. Now, with our pit of villagers ready, I hate doing this, but we gotta set up a chunk loader, which is going to require an ender pearl, and that's gonna ensure that these zombies are always loaded. But setting this up is kind of terrifying because if for whatever reason this pearl activates later, I will instantly take damage. But you know what? I think if we just cover this up, we should be fine. Okay, nothing should be able to activate that now. And just like that, the chunks are loaded and we're gonna be set. Now we gotta get ourselves a zombie to convert all those guys up, just like we did the first time. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's spreading. Oh my gosh, it's going crazy. And after waiting just a second longer, I think we're good. I think it's all zombie villagers now. So, the moment of truth. Will this mob switch work? Guys, there are 0 mobs. We did it. We made a mob switch. Let's go. And this is going to be so helpful for what we're about to take on, the Elder Guardian. Because before, imagine how hard it would have been to get inside of the monument with as many mobs as there were. Okay, it seems like there's still a few guardians, but this is way easier than what there were before. And you know what? We'll just go ahead and pre-gap. Here we go. All right, let's go. All right, let's get some doors down so we can breathe. And we should be able to just use the bow. Yes. All right. All right. Come on. Let's go. We're able to avoid the thorn. Let's go. It's dead. There it is. Elder Guardian head. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me get out. That is 2 of the 5 bosses. All right, let's go ahead and add it in. Yes, sir. Let's go. There we are. So what next? We've got all these random aggressive mobs. Honestly, it could be a good idea to just get these out of the way. Surprisingly, I actually think the warden here is going to be pretty easy. All right, let's start by finding I guess a mountain biome. And after I located one and flew over there, only after I began mining down did I begin to have second thoughts. I was just thinking that if we for some reason die here, I don't think I would try the challenge again because of how far in we are. That's kind of a scary thought. Okay, I found the deep dark. Now we got to find a shrieker. Let's try to do all this from up here just so that he won't be able to shoot me. There it is. There it is. All right, warden's in. Come on, buddy. Dude, what am I doing? Why am I in half-heart hardcore? Come on over. Come on over, buddy. There you are. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Come on. Just gotta kill him. Let's go. Oh, I saw him start to climb that pillar. And I was like, oh, crap. Oh, crap. He might be able to get me. Okay, probably a couple more hits and he should be dead. Okay, we gotta be nearly there. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now we just gotta go down there and get it. All right, let's go. Let's go. That's it. For some reason, I always whisper in the deep dark like it's somehow gonna make it safer, but Warden had acquired. Oh, we're out. Now, we're gonna be saving the Wither for the final mob. Before we deal with any of that, I think it's time we cross the 300 mark and kill our zombie villagers. This is gonna take a while. Wait, I just realized when I'm hitting these guys, zombie reinforcements can spawn. So, I'm actually so glad I thought about that now. I'm gonna just block myself in and we should be okay. And so I spent the next few minutes. Here we go. We're gonna jump in there and we're gonna get all the heads. The amount of achievements I'm gonna get right now. Oh! Oh my gosh! What in the heck? I just got so many achievements. What is our total? 354. That gets us nearly 90% of the way finished. But what's strange is how many zombies I apparently missed. So to get the rest, let's just do boom, bam, bop, bada, bop, bam. Oh my gosh. What in the world? How did he hit me? Either I was getting sloppy or the game was lagging. I was pretty far away, so I tend to think the game was lagging. Anyways, now there are just a few stragglers which we can ignore. I'll get those while we go for the much tougher nitwit zombie villagers of every biome. Let's head over to the biomes and start finding some nitwits we can capture. All right, there we go. Let's just boat them up. And I think the best bet for these guys is going to be to just wait until it's night. And while we wait, let's boat the next type. Oh, what is happening here? Oh my, are y'all good? What in the world? That's like all the villagers in this entire place. There are no nitwits. Once it became night. Good. They're going in there. They're converting them. They're almost converted. Okay. All right. Now let's clear the mobs out. And boom. Let's go. That is all snow types done. I then repeated the same for the desert nitwit by just putting him in a boat before moving on to the savannah. And once it was night, I waited for them to convert and collected the heads in both biomes. I cannot believe it was just a few days ago that this entire grid was missing. Now it's so close. Oh my gosh. That gets us to 170, 371 total. All right, the final natural nitwit we can get is the taiga, which I traveled via the nether to a village and did the same thing as before. And oh my, yes, that is everything checked off. All taiga zombie villager heads acquired. So now we have just two types of nitwits left, the swamp and the jungle. Let's make our way back, and as you've probably been wondering, when will we get the counter to tick up? Well, right now, and it's about to be huge. But finally, once they were all in, our count was at 379. Jeez, this has been a lot of work, guys. So there are 4 final villagers, the normal and zombie nitwit of the swamp and of the jungle. I did some testing of getting a zombie jungle villager and tried using the glitch we discovered earlier to change the professions, because theoretically, if it worked, we could change the zombie professions over and over until we got a nitwit. However, this won't work because when you convert them, they just become plains villagers. Clearly, there is something wrong with this version that just makes it impossible. But by updating the world to the latest version, 1.21.11, it gets fixed. There is a small issue with this, however. That is that in the latest version, there are new mobs that we're gonna have to collect. So let's go ahead and add in slots for these new ones. Also, I put the wither skeleton skull in, so that's nice. Now, we'll get to what these new mobs are in a moment, but first, I want to finish up the villagers. These have been absurd, and we are so close. So first things first, we're gonna make the platform larger. This means more spawns, and hopefully the swamp nitwit doesn't take as long. In case you're curious, the odds of getting one of these from any random mob spawn is about 1 in 2,000. And as I cycled the mobs every night, waiting and hoping, I was just busy building on a call with some friends when all of a sudden, Oh, that's a thunderstorm, 100%. Okay. After tens of hours since the last storm, we finally got another one. This entire time, we still needed the skeleton horse, and this could be the chance. I think I'm gonna just sit here in this little pit and free cam so we can check for them. Oh my gosh, there's literally one right there. This is it. I'm gonna gap, and then I'm gonna fly up on them, and hopefully we get it. Here we go, got it. Okay, now just bow these guys, and we will literally have the skeleton horse. As I cleared the last of the skeletons away and confirmed that I killed a horse, this one was once again glitched, but because I knew I killed it, I once again gave the head to myself, and finally, after hundreds of days, placed it in. That one felt good. Also, by the way, the mod which makes all these achievements look good had not been updated at this point, which is why it looks like this. After that, I went back to the swamp and continued the search for the nitwit, and there is no way to tell how long this might take. Once again, it became day, and I spent a few minutes gathering wood, which would be used to create a slab roof over the platform so that this would also work during the day. And now, we just gotta sit here and wait. And finally, after literally hours of AFK, oh, that's one. That is a nitwit. Okay, what's the plan? Let's get down there and we're gonna have to play this so carefully. Wait, actually, this is good. He can just see me. Maybe he'll come over to us, and then we can boat. Oh my gosh, no, not Phantom. This is not the time. Please do not fall, but okay, he's still there. Get in the boat, please. Come on. Okay, he is in the boat. We're gonna just despawn everything. Bro, imagine if he fell and died. I actually would have cried. Let's sleep to despawn the phantoms, but we're not gonna wait till it's day because he's gonna burn. All right, let's cover everything up so then we can just deal with him. Oh, that's one down. We're gonna first get the harder one out of the way, which is gonna be curing this guy. Oh yeah, there we go. You are just as ugly as I remembered from last time. Well, the head did not drop, so we will just once again give that one to ourselves. And that is 1 down, 3 to go. Oh my gosh, why did I start this? And with no other choices, I hung out on call and waited and waited and waited. Wait, that's one. Oh my gosh! Ah! Let's go. All I gotta do is kill him. Yes, all right, I killed it. I'm gonna get the XP. That's the equivalent of having picked up the head, I think. This one would have been the normal zombie villager, so we don't have to cure it. And that checks off the second of the 4 nitwits. Oh, yes. This is so nice. We're literally so close to being done. Now, after that, I took a break to eat. And while I had a delicious bowl of rice, chicken, and broccoli, I thought it'd be nice to take a little pause before going on to the final jungle nitwits and get some of the new mobs out of the way. Which this is my first time ever even seeing these new mobs, so I had to research up and decided that the first one we'd go for would be the Nautilus. It feels so weird to me that these actually exist in vanilla Minecraft, but apparently we just find these in coral reefs. I don't see any so far. I don't know how rare they are. There's a coral reef right here. Oh, wait, is that one right there? Whoa. Okay, did they attack you or anything if you hit them?
I don't think so.
The zombified ones do, right? I don't
Yes.
know. I believe the new one.
No, they don't. I don't think the Nautilus zombies
They
do.
attack! They very much attack! They attack!
Oh, it does attack you then. Okay. Die.
That thing just came after me, bro. I'm in half heart. I should have been more careful. Well, that's one of the new ones down. We're doing this in my Discord server, by the way, in case you guys ever want to hop on a call while I'm recording. Sweet. So next, I guess we're going to go for a new mob called the Parched, which is a skeleton that spawns in the desert biomes. It's super similar to the Strays, and it didn't take long before I found one. Wait, what arrows do they shoot? Weakness. Interesting. Okay. The next desert mob we need is the new Camel Husk, a dead camel variant which spawns with husks on it. And man, even if I had a full health bar, I would still find these guys scary. Thank goodness we can just bow them. Yes, I got it. Camel husk and rotten flesh acquired. Just kidding. Again, all these mobs are glitched, but we killed that one, so we're chilling. Here we are adding them in, and oh boy, that counter, it's getting close. I'm starting to get a little worried about that final mob. This update was apparently huge because we still have more mobs to go. Next up, the zombie horse, which actually has been in the game for a while, but has always been impossible to get without cheating. However, now they randomly spawn in plains biomes with zombies riding them. And to get one, we're just gonna have to search for a little while. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that thing looks insane. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out to the items real quick. Oh my gosh, he's climbing. He started climbing the house. Oh. All right, I gotta just kill this thing. We're not even gonna really look at it anymore. Got it. The zombie horse head acquired. And let's put it in. There we go. Well, guys, it's been another long one today. I think to close it off, it'd be great to finish up the villagers. And tomorrow, we are going to try to finish the entire pack. So to not repeat too much, we'll go pretty quick. Just need the 2 jungle nitwits. And to begin the process, I once again expanded the platform, AFK'd every night, and during the days began building a roof. Until finally, after a few hours... Oh, that's it. That's one right there. That is a nitwit right there. Here we go. Okay, this one's gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna just kill him and we'll count that for the zombie villager. So that's 3 out of 4 done. We just need the cured one and then we're fully finished. And I kid you not, this last one took me hours more time than all the previous ones combined. Oh, what's that? That's it. Oh my gosh, that's it.
Oh, did we finally get it?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, all right. This one's going to be tricky because we still have to cure him. Wait, no, don't fall. Do not fall. I quickly made some boats to capture this guy. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's right on the edge. I don't know what I do. No. Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get in the boat. Yes, he's in the boat. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, we can despawn everything. Oh, that was close. I slept to make a day and began curing him. This was it. This was the final villager, and I could finally be finished. Oh. Ah! Ah! Got him. Nitwit. Boom. That is it. I was just so fatigued that I didn't even really have much energy as I added it in. But trust me, this moment felt good. And with it finished, I stopped playing for the day, knowing that we only have 7 mobs left. And I knew that the following day would be the final one. As I booted up the PC for the last day of this challenge, I saw that the achievements mod had been updated. So thankfully, it looks better now. Today's the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now, let's go ahead and make a game plan to finish these final mobs off. I think we're gonna target the Nautiluses, which means we're gonna have to go to some new biomes. And as I learned from the research I did, these guys spawn in the ocean ruins in the cold and warm biomes. So I used a biome finder to search for them, went to the end for some obsidian to be able to build portals to the spot. And as I went through, I prayed that I would not be stuck underground. Let's go. Okay, we should just have to go a little bit over this ocean, and it's like down here somewhere. Oh, a Nautilus. Oh, there it is. The zombie Nautilus. No. Oh, the guy died. Wait, how did he die? That's so convenient. He had a trident. That means I can just kill him. Come on. Wait, it just died that fast. Let's get the drops. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. That's the zombie Nautilus out of the way. Again, that one was glitched. So now that we killed it and gave ourselves the achievement, just one Nautilus remains, the coral one, which spawns in the warm oceans. I did not get as lucky this time. Okay, so I'm gonna just start searching this ocean until we find one. Maybe sometime in the future when I'm not in half a heart, we can actually see what these guys do. Nothing. Nope, nothing. What about this one? That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a shot. Holy. That's it. Okay, no more tridents. Let's kill him. Okay, it's charging me now. Come on. We gotta kill this. Okay, he's on me. Got him. Let's get the run flesh. Let's get out. Oh, yes. I got it. And just like that, every Nautilus has been collected. Let's go ahead and put them in. Those honestly weren't that hard. The coral zombie Nautilus and the zombie Nautilus. Nice. After nearly 2 real-life weeks of recording this challenge, we just have 5 mobs to go. Cave spider, breeze, creaking. I think we just start. Let's start with cave spider. And as risky as this one's gonna be, this is pretty much the whole point of this challenge. Testing and improving my survival skills. So we're gonna need to grab some slabs. These are gonna be helpful. You'll see in a sec. Now we gotta find a mine shaft, which didn't take too long because in fact, there happened to be one beneath our island. In hindsight, mining straight down like this was incredibly stupid. All right, guys, here we are. Oh, the mine shaft. Here's the strat. So we go in like this, mine a couple blocks, and now the cave spiders, because they're not less than half a block, won't be able to get through these slabs, is what I thought. Oh, block off behind it. That's mighty convenient. If I mine this, caves. Oh, they can get through freaking half slabs. Since when can they get through half slabs? I don't know what I was thinking dropping that pickaxe, but we survived and got the head, so I guess that's what matters. I don't think I would have died there, but I could have popped a totem for sure. Oh, it looks looking so good. Every single row is done except for these 2 now. Just 4 mobs to go. All right, cave spider. Boom. Sick. Absolutely sick. With just 4 mobs remaining, before getting started on the next one, I said, I'm just curious. This iron farm has been going for hours now. How much iron have we got in it? Oh, if we do a beacon at the end, after we fight the wither, if we beat it, how much iron is that? That's a lot of iron. Next one up, the breeze. Earlier, I located a trial chamber, which we're gonna go into, and there's a reason I've been holding off of this one. Okay, and wait, no. And with these thoughts in the back of my mind, as I mined, I had in mind that mining with this water could be risky, but in my mind, I knew the water could help as I mined into the chamber. Oh my gosh, wait, aren't there literally baby zombie spawners in here? We're gonna have to be so freaking careful, bro. We just need to inspect every spawner first before we go up to them. All right, where are we at? We're at the start of the chamber. So looks like, oh, it's just like Naked and Afraid. Cannot take any damage. Key. Ooh. Wait, let's take that key. Let's see if we get something. Come on. If I get a trident, I'm gonna be in so lucky. Oh, no. It's almost like it's telling me, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that one. All right, let's get through this place. What are we looking at? We got a skeleton spawner. All right, I know these things well. Just need to not get line of sight with the spawners. So these rooms do not have breezes. Shoot. Okay, so they did spawn. It's not good. Was that silverfish? Frick. Cave spiders. Let's run. Oh my gosh. Okay, this room has a breeze spawner. This room has a breeze spawner, but it also has multiple skeleton spawners. All right, I think the strat we're gonna start with is to mine in. We're gonna try to mine in by the breeze spawner. We just need to play this smart. We are in the end game. We can play it risky once we get to the wither. All right, what are we looking at? Breeze spawner's right there. Oh! Shoot. I forgot that you cannot shoot breezes. You have to attack them with melee. All right, let's get into the room. I don't want anything sneaking in on me from above. Block off. We're gonna have a nice safe room here to plan our next move. All right, we're in. You know what we can do? We can get him in a boat, and I get the feet. There he is. Yes! Oh my gosh! Is that the strat? Okay. You know what the next thing is? I learned this in my Blazing Caves run. These guys launch you high and you take fall damage. We're gonna cover up like this. I cannot be flung in the air. All right, no skeletons in the room. Here we go. Let's go. Killed him. That's all I needed. That's all I needed, baby. And after giving myself that head, we officially have just 2 mobs remaining. 3 heads, because the wither for some reason has 2 different heads. So here's my plan. Because we're getting pretty close to fighting the wither, and I said I'm not going to cheese it, we're going to be obtaining max level turtle master potions, which give you resistance 4 and might just allow me to survive a few hits as I kill it. This means we're going to have to start breeding up some turtles to get Scoot to be able to brew these potions. Holy, a lot of turtles. Let's get started with these eggs. Go like this. Boom. Hopper minecart. Break that. Set up some stuff like this. Drop a sand in. Sweet. Now we'll take these walls. We'll do the walls around the sand. And now the Scoot will be automatically collected as soon as they grow up. And now, as I was preparing to leave to go get the freaking creaking, it was right here. So if we gotta just... I'm such an idiot. That was, of course, my last extra totem, meaning this one here is it, and we cannot afford to lose it. So, looks like we're using our ominous bottle. So this was pretty much the same as before, but there were a few close calls. What in the world? What just hit me? Oh my gosh. I don't have a totem. What just hit me? I genuinely don't know what just hit me. Looking back at the recording, it was a nearly frame perfect arrow hit from that pillager. And suddenly the risk and fear of those early days in the challenge pre-totem were back. Oh my gosh. I'm down to my last life. If I take even half a heart of damage, it's over. We need to play so carefully again. Oh my gosh. Need to stay focused. Okay, first evoker wave. First evoker wave. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was blessed. They're all in there. They're all stuck. Got him. Let's get the totem. Got it. Oh, okay. Got a totem again. That was so absurd on so many levels. But we beat the raid, got spare totems, and now for real, it's time for the freaking creaking. Freaking creaking. Oh, freaking creaking. Oh, freaking creaking. I'm gonna sleep. Now, I located a pale garden and Nether traveled there. Yes. Oh, we're gonna find a creaking heart here. So that's what we need to start with, is identifying where a creaking heart is. I really don't know the best way to do this. I know they're just like up in trees. I don't know. How do we go about this? I guess we could wait for it to become night and shoot a creaking, and then it'll identify what tree it's in. We break the heart and we got it. It's a little risky though, but after searching a few trees with no luck, I decided that would be our best move. In theory, it's gonna be easy enough, but theory can only take you so far. Creaking awakens. Where's he at? Okay, there should be a creaking out now. Okay, come on, creaking. Oh wait, is that one? That's one right there. Okay, okay. Is it this tree? Shoot, it's not this one. It's this one. It's the very same tree I was in. There it is. Did I just kill it? I got the creaking head. I got the creaking head. Ha ha ha. It was that easy. This whole time I was stressing because these guys are invincible, but literally this was one of the easiest mobs. Let's go. That's all of them done. What does this say? A head from creaking lies on the ground lifeless. Huh? I look like a block of wood. That's what my teacher used to say. You're as intelligent as a block of wood. I'm not quite sure what she meant by that. Anyways, I made my way back and then it was time to place the head. Every hostile head collected. Just 2 left. Wow. I started this journey 197 days ago. here we are. The final mob, the Wither, which we're gonna need to prepare for. So I got some fire res and soul sand. We're also gonna have to head to the Nether so that we can get the Wither skulls. Drink up, 8 minutes. Make the most of this. All right, how are we gonna do this? So, bow in the offhand. We just go like that? Shouldn't have any way to take damage right now with fire res. In case you're wondering, by putting the bow in the offhand with a looting sword in the main hand, it gives the bow the looting effect. This, however, means we don't have a totem on, and any mistake is actually death. Man, I don't like this. Got a skull. Holy cow, we got one. Okay, let's go in for it. Is it safe? It is safe. We got a skull. The looting bow trick. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, we just need 2 more skulls. What? Okay, we got 5 minutes of fire res. Let's get these skeletons out. Why are there so many skeletons? Nothing. Nope. And as I flew around for several more minutes, still no luck. What in the world was that? And the worst part about popping a totem is that it clears all effects, which means we're out of fire res. And I am not taking any chances this close to the end. So I left, went towards the basalt deltas for more magma cream to brew some potions, and... What the freak? How is this happening? That thing was so far away from me. That slime was like 4 blocks away from me. Oh my, I'm just so squishy. Anyways. And you cannot make this stuff up. Every time I'm doing one of these challenges and farming wither skulls, this happens. Dropped one. Let's go. Another. We got him. There's no way. I got 2 in a row. Holy cow. I got 2 in a row. Every one of these videos, that always happens. We got all the skulls. Heck yes. Oh my gosh. I got 2 in a row. Normally, I'd be more happy about that. I'm just in shock that we're out. We are out of the fortresses, which means it's about time. The last thing we're waiting for is Turtle Master. But also, there's one more item we're gonna want, and this is possibly going to be the worst thing we've done this entire time. We're gonna need a God Apple for sure, because a God Apple is going to provide 8 hearts of absorption. My plan is to completely tank every hit from the Wither. All right, best way to get God Apples. In this version, trial chambers or deep dark. I think we go to an ancient city. So I located an ancient city, made my way over, and mined down. I want that chest, but there's a shrieker right there. All right, let's be smart about this. There are no free shrieks. Let's get some wool. I know how to raid these things well. Let's get the wool. Not gotten any shrieks yet, so we're chilling. All right, got a shrieker there we need to look out for. Block it in, and we should be good. No, we're not. That's one shriek. I don't know how that activated, but... Oh boy, that's our second. I guess I could go down there, activate those shriekers, have a warden spawn, and then come back up. Nothing. Where is he? He's down there. All right, he's doing his thing. We're gonna work on another section until he despawns. That warden's burying now. It's good. And we got one over there. So this area is cleared now. There's a chest on that back side we could go for. Let's go for it. And after carefully juggling wardens for a few more minutes without any luck on God Apples, it was then that... Whoa, where did that come from? Oh my gosh. I think it's on the... Oh my gosh, I think it's on the portal. Oh, this is a sucky spot to be. Oh my gosh, there's a baby. Oh, dude, we're literally surrounded I'm literally surrounded everywhere. We got babies and we got wardens. And after pausing and thinking for a second, I realized because the warden was so high up, he wasn't gonna drop. And so I could just shoot him until he died. That's the shot. No, it's this one. I told you it's this one. Oh, okay, it's actually this shot. I told you. All right, low key, let's just go to a new city because we've raided most of the chests here already. In the next city, I once again had horrible luck and popped another totem. But on to the 3rd city. Let's get this. Okay, well, there's a chest. Oh my gosh, it's the first one. Let's get out of here. Oh my goodness, that was actually so lucky. With that God Apple, that now means the final thing is the Turtle Master Potion, and we are good to go. All of this is so that we don't cheese the Wither. I could easily kill it in the end, and that would finish the video, but that's not really the fun thing to do. Well, it looks like we just gotta wait here until they have... It is day 208. They're finally grown, bro. All right, let's see what we got. Turtles, be free. Come on out, guys. 1, 4. Let's go. We got enough to make a turtle helmet. And now we brew up the Turtle Master potions. We got our bow. We got our sword. The only thing we don't got are the 2 wither heads that we're missing right here, which both of these drop by killing the wither. So all we have to do is kill this thing. No cheese, nothing at all. This is gonna be insane if I can make it out of this. That might have just been the last time I'm ever going to have seen the overworld. And I want to quickly mention, if you guys would like to see this world for yourself and help support me and the channel, the world download is available on my Patreon, which there's a link in the description. I have my hardcore world, challenge worlds, custom texture packs I made, and so much more. And it really helps me a ton so that I don't have to rely on the YouTube algorithm. Now, all of the work, everything in this challenge has led up to this moment. What will it show when we kill those final 2 mobs and complete this? What will this look like? I have, for proof, never been killed by any mob. I'm gonna scroll through it. How many villagers have I killed? I killed 358 villagers. And now, like the quiet before the storm, I rested before chaos ensued. Oh gosh. All right, let's replay record. Chest plate. Will it be enough? I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. Let's go. Here it comes. Oh my gosh. What am I doing, bro? All right. Let's go. Let's go. Here it comes. And hit myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, we're taking... Oh, I hit myself with an arrow. Crap. Oh boy. Potion's already almost out. Okay. New Turtle Master. Let's go. Shoot. Okay. Turtle Master. That was our last one. Come on. Come on. Oh, shoot. I'm low. We're so close. Come on. I got it. Oh my gosh. I got it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got monsters hunted. Oh. Am I gonna pop a totem? I'm probably gonna pop a totem here. With that huge milestone achieved, I gave myself the wither heads. And now, after 200 days and weeks of gameplay, we're actually not gonna put the heads in, because instead, it's time for a beacon. We're getting a beacon, baby. This is the perfect way to end the challenge. If you guys would like to see me do more on this world, maybe we try to play it to 1,000 days or something, let me know if you have any ideas for like cool other challenges and things we should do on here. That is our beacon. Resistance 2 is going to keep me alive even longer. There it is. Oh yes. And now for the final 2 mob heads to complete everything. There's one. Finally, the wither head. Let's go! Let's go! And just like that, that's how I got every mob head in Half Heart Hardcore. I want to once again give a big thanks to War Thunder for sponsoring the video. To get the limited time offer, make sure to check out the links below. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.